Bubba, I'm not sure if you've seen the comments that Elton Sawyer made on SiriusXM this past week. It was about the potential of increasing horsepower into the next gen. Is that something you'd like to see? Would you like to? Do you think that would help out the short track racing at all?
I think it'd help out everywhere, honestly. Harvick's always been a big proponent of just blowing the rear tires off. That's what he's used to being able to do, and I think that would, put it back in the driver's hands a lot. And that's what we want, These cars are so close now, and some of these tracks that we go to, shifting, just deletes the option of passing. And we're having to just operate inside the sandbox that, we're given. And, it is what it is. That's why teams are getting so much more competitive, and the gap is decreasing, And so I think more horsepower kind of brings you back to the old school feel, but just puts it back in the driver's hands, and that's what we want.
How much do you think you guys need?
1,000
horsepower?
I don't know. More than what we have. So,
thank you.
Even a small increase would it make a factor? Would it make an impact? I don't get the sense from NASCAR that they're looking at like 900 horsepower.
Yeah.
Significant. So it'd be maybe the 720, maybe the 750 type of.
Yeah, I mean, we're 670 now, right? Like, I think I think if you go in small increments, it's just like sticking a Band-Aid on something. It's almost like, I'm not asking for 9, but 750 at least, or higher, just to see if it's as easy and somewhat cost efficient as they're saying. I think I'm reading the comments right.
Yeah.
Then why not have a test? No, not even a test. Test isn't. Why don't we all just show up somewhere, wherever our next short track is, and 800 horsepower. If it's a shit show, then go from there. But you're going to get a 720 package, and one driver is going to be like, I thought it was pretty good. Oh, we're done. Good job. No, it's not. That's not the case. So I think we need a big step. What are we scared of?
Is that the point we're at, Bubba, where it's been talked about so much? Like, why are we not just trying it to see what happens, and then that way we can move on from it?
Yeah, I mean, we've been saying it for years.
Right.
We want more horsepower, and we've always been told we're waiting on other manufacturers to come in, and they ain't in. So let's do something. So, I think, like, we have all the momentum on our side with our sport right now, right? And I think bringing in something exciting, I think they need to look at it from an exciting standpoint than a worrisome standpoint.
Can you expand on what you just said about momentum being on the side of the sport?
Come on, that sounded good. Don't make me expand on that.
That's what it sounded good.
I'm somewhat talking shit about them, being scared, and I'm saying, hey, we got momentum on our side. So I'm trying to cover my ass. I think,
This is what happens when you say good things.
I know.
People want to know more.
Dog it. I got to get better at this media stuff. I think, I believe all the reports from the first race on Prime was solid. All the stats, right? Viewership was good. I loved the post-race stuff. That was really cool. And I think we're bringing in all these different media partners, and there's a lot of just traction with their sport. And the number one thing that drivers are saying is more horsepower. Let's just follow that. Just 1 week. It's just 1 week. Then we can go right back to their comfort zone. I think we're in a spot in society where we're scared to step out. We don't want to ruffle any feathers. Well, it's time to ruffle some feathers. Let's see what we got.
You doing anything for altitude training for Mexico?
Hold my breath. See how long, if I can get longer and longer. No. I'm going to go to Mexico and have a good time and be back for the next race the next week. So nothing crazy for me. Maybe I should. No.
Your car owner is setting a pretty big milestone this week in 700
I've seen that.
starts.
Oh, he beat Tyler. Tyler's going to be pissed.
Can you talk about what he's done, what he's meant for your career as a whole?
Yeah, Denny and I, we've always been racing together for a really long time, and haven't seen eye to eye on many things. But ever since coming over to 2311, he's been a instrumental part of helping our organization get better and better, and it's cool to see where we're at 5 years in, having 4 cars here this weekend. He's passionate about the sport and the legacy that he's leaving, and so I think it's cool just to to say I've raced for Denny Hamlin. And yeah, we're just trying to make it better and better.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Fronstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Fronstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay, stay rewarded.
Steven Stump of Fronstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.